only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Listen, people always ask me, AT2, when are you going to have kids? Like, where's your babies? Where's your wife? Where's this? Where's that? To believe it or not, I still see myself as a little ass kid. And I'm happy that I'm not a father because I definitely would be an absentee father. But we'll go ahead and get into that. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. But this is your favorite show, Do You Even Care, where we talk about celebrity gossip and find out if you even care. More than likely, none of y'all care about these people, but hey, people love talking about rich people, so why not? But let me say what's up to the chat real quick. What's up, Dorothy, Wendy? Shout out to my mods. I see Mina up in the building too. What's up so much, Dev? Hopefully you out of Facebook jail. What's up, Natasha, Mandy, Bunny? Who else we got up in here? Oh, and shout out to Cloudbot and especially Pink Panther for the super chat. I appreciate that. Before the show even start, remember, if you'd like to donate to the show, you definitely can. You see it scrolling down there. They always say I'll be begging for money, so you know. Well, not quotations. I do beg for money, but everybody do. Shoot. You either, never mind, I ain't even gonna get into that. It's still early in the video right now, so I don't want to start cussing and saying stuff. But if you would like to be notified of the next show, please go ahead and text me at 510-600-6676. Again, 510-600-6676. Again, I just wanted to tell you guys that when you text me, I'm physically responding back. Like, it's not an automated number or anything like that. Like, I'm physically texting you back. So it's me. It's me who you talking to. I'm still not taking phone calls. Somebody tried to call me from China earlier today. And I didn't even think I could take international calls on that phone number. But I definitely didn't answer it. But that's a long story. But let's go ahead and introduce my first guest today, because I'm over here rambling. Welcome back to the show, Hood Life Chronicles. And of course, it didn't work when I tried to put her back on the screen. Hold on, y'all. There we go. This is live, people. We live.
Hey, everybody. He did that on purpose, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Jokester.
What's up, Tekashi? Oh, but yeah, can you talk about the back to school that you did with Laugh, Gags, and Gossip, how that went and everything like that? I love the whole concept and everything.
Oh, thank you. It was a success. We helped a lot of people. I think I'm gonna have another giveaway tonight on my C19 support group, Late Night Chronicles. So y'all join us. We'll have one more giveaway tonight. But you know what, AT2? I said I need to start being like him. I need to start begging because they think I just got it like that because we just keep giving this money away.
Yeah, they think you rich.
To the cause, okay?
Right. They have to start giving a little bit. You know,
I've started.
Right. We are entertaining you, so we're supplying you with content. So we appreciate a little donation, something, you know, let us know you see us. But yeah, go ahead and put your Cash App in the comments though. Let the people shower you with love. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with a few of our quick stories today. Hold on, let me get it up here. Of course, I'm not ready for anything yet. Actually, I can do it right here on my phone. All right. So one of our quick stories, Rihanna is actually a billionaire. What are your thoughts on that? She's worth 1.7 billion from acting, singing, makeup, fashion, all that. She is a billionaire, a self-made woman.
That's wonderful. I usually keep up with the celebrities network. I guess I bypassed her. Just all of a sudden she just ended up with as a billionaire. But I'm mad proud about her. I remember when she first started and she had her legs insured for so many hundred thousands of dollars. And then the thing with Chris Brown and all that, and look at her now. She's a freaking billionaire.
Right, right, right. You definitely got to applaud her for that.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think it's one of the things where, especially her being a black woman, just
Oh yeah.
needing that, her being a billionaire, because I think as far as black women, I think it's just her and Oprah in America. In America,
Yes. She's up
they
there
are
with
the.
Oprah. Look how many years it took for Oprah to get hers. Oh my God. And she hadn't even been doing it as long as Oprah. So shout out to Rihanna.
Yeah, shout out to Rihanna and shout out to
That
Oprah too.
umbrella, come rain some over here.
Right, under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, yes, please
Rain some
lay
down
some of that money over here, Rihanna. And then next up we have I didn't get a picture of it. We have Young Miami and Diddy. So they was seen spotted a couple of days ago. She was sitting on his lap at the club and stuff like that. Do you think this relationship is real?
For the moment, I think it is, but I don't think it's gonna last. She seemed to be like the lonely friend because JT was like with her man doing her thing, and like you don't check on me, you don't check on you. Well, she probably wanted to tell you about her new boo thing. I'm like, I would want to know. She trying to tell you she got some sugar daddy on the side. So I hope she enjoys. She's smart and better her career. She makes smart moves because you never know. He likes being single. So he
Right.
may be
I
here one minute,
think
gone the next.
I think it is a career move, but I don't feel like she's going to get a benefit like Jennifer Lopez, because if you look at, when Diddy was with Cassie all them years, basically Cassie was supposed to be releasing a new album and stuff like that, and we ain't heard
Yeah,
no music at all from her. So it was almost like, she was there for convenience. And
yeah,
I feel like with young Miami, I don't feel like she's going to stick around like that, but I feel like
yeah.
she
I
gonna get
hope
the
so.
money. Oh,
I hope so. I hope she get a great opportunity with that. But what about her friend? Do you think she's gonna bring JT with her? Because JT kind of all in her own thing with her man.
um, well, allegedly the rumor is that there's supposed to be some kind of album that Diddy is working on, and they supposed to be featured on it. So
Oh,
this
that's
is kind of
good.
like promo and stuff like
Oh,
that. That's the
that's good.
rumor.
That's good. I'm glad she's including her friend.
Yeah, but I don't think she necessarily Diddy's type.
I don't
Um
either.
I think it's for show. I don't want to talk about what his type is, but it's not
I saw his
her.
picture. I saw his picture the other day, and I said, "Man, I must ain't seen him in a minute because he looked old. He had gray hairs in his beard and his hair. Like, what is going on?
Well, she's kind of like the sugar baby, and like he's a sugar daddy. So that's kind of like the relationship
Why
they
he
have, right?
aged like that? He didn't aged overnight. Cut the hair,
I don't.
cut or something.
Hey, you would think with the money he'd be able to do something, to preserve his youth, but I guess not.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't see that relationship becoming a Jay Z and Beyonce. Definitely,
No, no.
I see more Ti and Tiny, not Beyonce and
Yeah.
Jay Z when I look at them. But I do have a quick video clip. I wanted to go ahead and show you Kanye ascending up to the sky like he being resurrected. Let's go ahead and watch it. Though. First of all, I don't care how much money I have. I don't care how many strings they got on me. I'm not doing nothing with heights. I hate heights in general. And like my thing is just like I feel like with Kanye, that's playing too much with God, having him ascend up to the sky. And I don't see Mary doing that. I don't see Kurt Franklin doing that. I don't see Fred. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because he's been living in that stadium for 2 weeks, look like on a cot, and maybe that's just for the cameras. But even with that mattress he had on the stage, I'm like, that don't even look real. I mean, look like them sheets is right out the package, honey. So but I think his mama name is Donda, right?
Yes, that's where the
And
album
so
is
I
tied
guess
up.
he's ascending to her, maybe she's in heaven. That's what I thought it was for. But I didn't like that Kim Kardashian. I'm glad she came and brought the kids, but it seemed like you divorced him. You filed for a divorce. Like, why do you want to be in such all his big moments when he's finally got out this depressive state and now trying to turn things around for himself? So
I don't know. It's I'll say is given very much arranged marriage. This is a business. This is a partnership.
yeah.
This is definitely for publicity and stuff like that.
But hell,
Yeah,
put
but
somebody else on your arm. Shit, she divorced you. She filed for a divorce. Put somebody else on your arm.
I don't know. It's just weird. The whole ascending up to the ceiling, being a cockroach, looking like a dead cockroach, just going up in this. It was weird to me. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
And look,
don't
he's
get with it.
Italian too. The black with the spiky jacket and the mask over his face where it don't even look like he could breathe. And
Right.
it's like
And I'm all like, is that even like COVID safe? Like, with the like, I don't know. It's just
it looked
weird.
like
It's
maybe
just
some
weird.
dark nylon, but it just was kind of like gothic looking, I want to say.
Right. And LeBron, you're right about that. Yes. He said slavery was a choice. Natasha said Kim probably does not trust him alone with the kids. I've never seen him alone with the kids, and I'm not even trying to be funny.
No, I
Have you
haven't
seen him alone with the kids?
either. Mm-mm.
Custody may not be fully worked out yet. Okay. Kanye just really high. I'm done with Kanye and he can stay with Becky. Damn. Lachelle, you might be right with that. With the custody thing, I think it might be a thing where maybe they have to be together. He has to have some kind of visitation. Right. Don't yeah, exactly, Angel. Don't play with God. I don't like
Yeah.
none of that.
I wonder what the kids think about him being up in the air like their dad up in the air like that.
They probably thought it was cool. Little kids like stuff like that. They probably thought it was cool. Yeah, the album didn't drop. It was supposed to drop at midnight and it never dropped. So people still waiting and they probably going to continue to wait for that.
Yeah, it's a big wow moment for him. He likes to wow you, so just have to wait
Right.
till he's ready.
Right. I guess. I'm not excited to see it, but maybe some of y'all are excited to see it. But let us know in the chat. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, y'all.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, Avatar, but baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya.
All right, y'all, and we are back. So next we are going to talk about Spirit Airlines. Now you're probably wondering, wait, what does this have to do with celebrity gossip? Don't mind it. I just want to talk about it. So, but anyway, so Spirit Airlines ever since Sunday has canceled over 1,900 flights. Is everybody's in a panic, everybody in a frenzy, like what's going on, what's happening. Spirit released a statement. They said we've dealt with the overlapping operational challenges, including weather, system outages, and staffing shortages that caused the widespread irregularities in our operation and impacts crew scheduling. Basically what happened was that they said that the weather was so bad that they couldn't make certain flights, and so it displaced all their staff and crew, and so now they're in a scramble trying to find people and try to redo the flights and everything like that. But I seen a video on Sunday where people were stranded in Puerto Rico. Now, this is nothing against anybody. I understand everybody lives on a budget, especially during these times. But hood life, would you take Spirit Airlines to Puerto Rico?
I have never flew, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't take them at all. I mean, is there another airline that they can fly with besides Spirit? Because it seemed like they're going down. It seemed like it's a money issue. And
Yeah, allegedly.
I wouldn't want to fly with people that's understaffed. You know, they probably not doing the maintenance on the airplanes, and I wouldn't do it.
Right, allegedly, the staff is supposed to be on strike.
I'll take the train.
You'll take the. You can't take a train to Puerto Rico.
No, I can't. Well, I can't. Where's Puerto Rico and Mexico, right? I'm in Texas.
Oh Lord, you failed geography just like me. No, Puerto Rico is like in the Caribbean, and it's like off.
That's my Portia.
Yeah, it's awful.
And I have a degree, so that's no excuse. I couldn't even use that excuse, man. That's my Portia.
Wait, let me ask the people. Would y'all take a train to Puerto Rico? Hell, maybe taking a train at this point is better than taking the plane because you ain't going nowhere. Would y'all take a train to Puerto Rico, or would y'all take a train to Puerto Rico? A plane or a train? Which one would y'all take? Y'all let us know. But yeah, if I'm going international, I'm not taking Spirit. Like Spirit, Allegiant, Frontier. Those are like the JetBlue. Yes, JetBlue. Those are like the flights that you take like locally. Like for me, it's only an hour to get to Vegas. So usually I take Allegiant to get to Vegas. But I'm not taking like I'm just thinking like I'm not taking Spirit on like a far trip because you got to pay for your drink, you got to pay for your bags, you don't get no snacks, no dinners. Like that's a long. I just don't understand. But hey, people do what they do. But I'm not taking Spirit to no Puerto Rico. I'll pass on that. But hood like, how come you ain't been on a plane, a train, nothing?
I don't know. I just haven't. I'm just old country chick. Down south, just hadn't traveled much. I hope it changed.
Okay.
I hope it'll change. You too. Be nice to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
Okay.
Because AT2 Entertainment is going to do a whole like vacation thing. So we're gonna try to set that up with a travel agency.
Oh,
Yeah, shout out to Travel Concierge. But we gonna do like a whole travel agency, and we gonna do like a vacation somewhere. We might take a train to Puerto Rico. I don't know, but we'll work that out. But yeah. So allegedly, they said like the staff have been quitting or going on strike, so they're short staffed too. But they denied those claims. So I think one of the things that was confirmed is that the supply and demand, like they haven't because of Coviana and stuff like that, they haven't been able to catch up and have enough jobs and stuff for everybody, and they're kind of like all over the place because the demand is so high to fly now that everything's open.
And I guess Spirit is the cheaper option. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, yes. Angel says, "Hood life, you need to travel. I need to
I
get out
do.
more myself. Me
I
too. I need to
do.
travel a lot more. I haven't been on a train since, I mean, not a train, a plane since COVID. So I kind of I don't know, with the whole wearing the mask, and then the whole thing. It's been like over 3,700 cases this year where people are fighting, and they are whatchamacallit, they're fighting, trying to open up the door, trying to fight the flight attendants. Like, what do you think going
Oh
on
yeah.
with all this fighting on the planes?
I only saw the one where they taped the guy. They taped him with duct tape. That see, this is the reason why I don't fly. Okay, it's horror stories. How you gonna sit there and restrain somebody with some duct tape? But I guess to keep everybody safe.
Right, 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 right.
Maybe
And
it's
oh, I
oxygen
just
deprivation. I don't know. Why would somebody act like that on a plane?
right. And I just want to correct myself because I said travel concierge, tailor-made travel concierge. I had to say the full name. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, definitely shout out to them. They were our sponsors last month. What's up, Starfish? Thank you for joining the show. But yeah, all this fighting and everything going on the plane, because I'm so scared to move around and on a plane. And so when people are fighting, and I just can't imagine having all that commotion. Like, I'm already praying, closing my eyes and everything while I'm on the plane. Like, I don't want all that.
I don't
It's
blame you.
way too much for me. Way too much. Well, speaking of way too, well, actually, this is more like way too long. Finally, Aaliyah's music is being released on streaming sites, as far as Spotify, iTunes, but also they're releasing albums from Tank, Toni Braxton, JoJo, and Timberland and Magoo. What do you think about Aaliyah's uncle, who owns Blackground Records, finally releasing the music of Aaliyah and also some of our other favorite artists?
I think it's just a publicity thing. He's just trying to use, I guess, to get this new record label popping. But maybe he should have just let his mother, the mother or the brother, announce it, and not one of his artists. Then it probably wouldn't. It would have set right. I mean, you just have to respect people and their losses, and and respect the artists. So I think the way he had it announced that the new one of his new artists announced it, I think that was just wrong. If that's her uncle at that.
Right. Something that I didn't think about either was that he does have a new artist and stuff like that. So now thinking about that, oh, he's trying to promote this new artist and be like,
Yeah,
"Hey, well, come check out some of our old stuff, but let me promote my new artist."
yeah,
I know they were upset with Normani doing that collaboration with Cardi B because they used a sample of One in a Million and stuff like that. And yeah, the song did suck, and she definitely should not have used it because that song was horrible. But to be fair, One in a Million wasn't one of my favorite Aaliyah songs, so maybe that's what it was. But there's been a lot of this back and forth where earlier in January, Aaliyah's music was supposed to be released and it wasn't.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be released earlier this year. But JoJo, the singer, that sings "Get Out," "Get Out right now." She actually said that she doesn't make any money from that, and she was telling people like, "Hey, don't go check out my old stuff." She actually, which is smart, which a lot of artists do,
Yeah,
is that they re-record their album and then put out the new
yeah.
re-recording. So
I
that's
was
what she did.
wondering. I was wondering about that. Is her mother and her immediate family gonna make money off of this? I mean, don't they get some kind of royalties?
You
Or he
never
just gets
know.
all the money. He just gets all the money. That's it.
Right, right. That part, to be factually honest, I don't know if they're getting any money, but I know as far as JoJo, the rest of them, they ain't getting nothing. So,
That's
but
so
again, Aaliyah is his family. So at that point, he can definitely, I think if anything, they would get money, but JoJo already confirmed she ain't getting no money. As far as Tank, Toni Braxton, I don't think they're getting any money.
He getting kind of old. He need to start doing things right. Just because you have the money or you have access to it, you need to start doing right by people, especially your family.
Right. And a lot of people in the comments, because if you go to Blackground Records 2.0, the Instagram, you'll see people are like, give the artists their masters, give them their masters, give them the masters.
Yes,
And you see people are like going crazy. And then why do I think we have to wait until the 20th to get 1 in a million. Then you have to wait until September, October to get everybody else's music, including Aaliyah's other album. So it's all like, why are they taking so long to release it? You know what I mean?
money, so they can build up those. When they release those dates, they can build up to it like they did with. Is that the reason why all this stuff is coming on up about this plane and this book and she was drugged when she got on the plane? Is this another publicity thing for this
You
record
know,
label? Because
I
it just
never thought
happened
about
all of
it.
a sudden after 20 years.
Right. It could definitely be part of that as well too, because I found it weird that all that's coming up all of a sudden.
Yeah,
It's so like, yo, this woman has been gone for 20
20 years.
years.
Yeah,
And for people to bring that up that old, I guess it's going to be that way. They talk about what happened with Marilyn Monroe and a
yeah.
whole bunch of other people that have passed away. So I guess it's just a thing that people do. So in that case, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. What I'm going to actually do is switch it up. I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre and his daughter, Latanya.
Oh,
So it has been confirmed that his daughter is currently living in her car. She has 4 children, or living, well, not in her car. It's actually a rental car. For the time being, she does do like DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. But she has not got any financial support in 18 months from her father. And so she does have 4 kids. I don't know about the fathers, if they're in the lives or anything like that. I don't know that information. And this is not with his current wife that he's getting a divorce from. This is like his first relationship. She's actually the eldest daughter. So this was one of the, I forgot who her mother is, but her mother is not Michelet. That's not her mom though, because she has a son. But what do you think about this whole? Like, should he be taking care of his daughter, considering he's worth 800 billion, or like, is it her fault?
I think she made a mistake, going to the media with this, and but I mean, she's 38 years old. She needs to grow up and take care of herself and her kids. Now, I don't know how old her kids is if she's 38. It seems like they should be teenagers or almost grown. But he's been
Mm.
helping her thus for until a year ago. He stopped paying her rent. But how is she able to keep this rental car? Because if I didn't bring no rental car back after 3 weeks, they be looking me down, trunk my theft by check or something like that. Girl, you better bring that car back or you really gonna be in some trouble and you ain't got no money to get yourself out of it. But one mistake that we do make as parents when we don't have when we were younger, like you grow up, not poor, but poor to low income, then you like want to
Right.
give your kids what you didn't have. And I learned by experience. I heard Marcella say it, and also the lead attorney. That's like a big mistake because they get used to the kids get used to you just doing for them, and then they don't want to do for themselves. So if you need to like make them work for it, and have a limit. But nobody tells us. We have to learn this by experience, right? So I'm glad that we're having these talks. This is a good talk, good conversation. Because like a parent like me, I got 2 grown kids and I'm still helping them. And my son was in the car listening to uh Nosy Ho Live and about this situation, and he was so mad. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. You're 20 years old. You need to be getting a job. I mean, he is in college, but still, you need to be getting a job. You're a spoiled brat like these people that they're talking about.
Right. Right. My opinion is that I think that he definitely should help her out just because of the grandkids. I find it kind of weird that with the grandchildren, even with her having 4 kids, even if the father is not in the life, I would just think of him like he would want to make sure that the grandkids have a stable home. Like, hey, let me take the grandkids in, and then you go ahead and do your thing. And then, like, where is her mom? I don't know if her mom is deceased. Where is her mom to kind of help out in that situation? So, there's a lot of different factors, and I do think that, yeah, she is 38. It's time for you to step up to the plate and handle your business. But at the same token, I don't feel like this is a good look for him, especially what's going on, and then especially how much money he has. If she has like some kind of issue, mental health, or a drug thing, I don't know that to be true. But if there's something going on, and I feel like
Mhm.
you should want the best, and you should definitely take care of her, but don't enable her. But just think about the grandkids. Like I said, take the grandkids. It's fine if she's sleeping in her car and stuff like that. Take at least the grandkids. Do you see it in that way, Hood Life?
No, not really, because one of my oldest son, he has grandkids. I mean, he has kids. My other son don't have any kids, and sometimes they use those kids to get money out of you, and it's really sad. But yet, you don't want to bring them over so grandma can spend time with them. You can have help. You know what I'm saying? But you want to do your thing with your girlfriend or whatever, and that's your business. But you know he uses them sometimes to get money out of me, and I am gonna give for my grandkids, but it's
Mhm.
all about starting in the beginning and teaching them that you got to earn. You made down and made them kids. It's your responsibility to take care of them, and he does. But it's not a whole lot of money because he's not making a whole lot of money. So you kind of needed to do things a little different. But how do you fix them when they become quote monsters? How do you
Mhm.
fix this? How do I fix this? Because I don't want to just throw them out on the land and go, hey, look, that's it. I don't want to be like Dr. Dre. Hey, that's it. I'm like, okay, I want to be like, okay, how can we fix this so that you're able to provide for yourself and not me?
Right. And we haven't heard his side of the story either. So no telling if he probably has tried to help her and she refused, or, whatnot. But Natasha brings up a good point, because I know with his son, he has multiple children. He has 8 in total. But with his son, they don't have a relationship at all. So there has to, when you think about it, even though he's rich and stuff like that, but a guy with multiple children with multiple different women, there's something missing there. So I don't
Yeah.
want to all put it on her. Yes, she should be able to take care of herself and stuff like that, but there's something there that I'm thinking that is missing that we don't know about. I'm thinking that it has to be something with
Oh,
maybe he wasn't there or something like that. Let me read
yeah.
Kennedy's comment. I agree. Take the grandkids. Love those grandchildren more than the disagreement between him and his daughter. Take temporary custody until she gets it together. Yeah, because
Exactly.
if
Yeah.
yeah, because if
I would
she's living
definitely
in the
do
car
that.
with the kids,
Yes.
that ain't good. That
No.
is not good. So I'm hoping that's
Yeah.
not the situation,
I
but
would take my grandkids in a New York minute. I bought a whole house because my grandchild was in foster care, and I'm like, give them to me, but they're like, no, we gotta give them to the mom and the father. You're gonna have to wait in line, grandma.
right.
Okay.
But yeah, you wouldn't leave your grandkids just out there. Like,
No,
you're gonna be like,
no.
no,
I'm
live
wait.
with
I'm
me.
still waiting to catch them right now.
Right, right, right. But all in all, let's go ahead and just wish them the best. But for me personally, I think it's both people's responsibility. Well, no, I'm gonna stick with what I said. Yeah, it's both people responsibility. I think there's something going on with the daughter that we don't know about, and then I also think there's something with Dr. Dre and his parenting skills. Some is missing, because there's no way in hell that, because the thing is, she applied for a job at FedEx, but there's no way in hell you run all these different companies that you ain't gave your child.
Yeah,
Nepotism happens all the
yeah,
time. It seems like nepotism doesn't apply in the black community, almost like you have to get it yourself. But nepotism happens all the time where, you get whatever handed down to you. But I guess he's not doing that. Like,
Yeah.
something ain't right there, you know? Yeah, but moving on to our next topic, we are going to talk about Tekashi 69. Now, Tekashi was recently had an interview with Whack 100 and DJ Academics, and they were talking about a range of topics. They were talking about his fathering skills, who he wants to fight, meet up with, and put hands on, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and start with the whole father thing. So, he says that he takes care of his daughter. He was showing like a video with his daughter, with the mom and stuff like that. Says his mom gets her every weekend. Sarah Molina, that's what the mother of his daughter name is. She allegedly doesn't let him see the child, and he wants to be more around and stuff like that. And but he said, basically he takes care of her because of financial. Now she did respond back and was all like, hey, you over here fighting with people, getting into it with dead people and talking about their family, disrespecting them. Like, how can I trust you that my child will be safe? And she was all like, you don't, allegedly he doesn't even have security like he used to, because remember he was on the whole witness protection thing when he got out of jail for snitching and all that. So she's worried about her daughter. Like, do you think she's in the right, or should she let him spend time with her?
As far as the safety reasons, I can understand that. And her and wanting to know where they're at. But if you listen to her and then her dad, it doesn't sound like she's in the child's life that much. The person is the people that has her child is her mother and her father. And he basically said that. And she in so many ways is like, I told him to call my mom. I told him to call my dad. She calls my dad, she calls my dad daddy. So it seems like she may be present in and out, but I'm sure she's working. She's worth $1.2 million. So she took them $20,000 he threw on the table and you doubled it. Because mainly you're known for being his baby mama and an influencer and an Instagram mom.
Mhm.
So, I'm sure all that has to do with his name. It seems like both of them are very well off. There should be no issues with money at all when it comes to the kids.
Right, right. And I don't think the issue is money at all for me. I think you can take care of a child financially, but if you're not there, you're not there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I feel like and here's the thing, because you hear this a lot, like the father wants to be in the life but the mother won't let him and stuff like that. But you can go through the court, you can go through the legal
Exactly.
system to get custody, you
Exactly,
know.
exactly. And then that information has to be available, like where they're going to be at. But you have to also trust them too. So if you want your child to have a relationship with the father, you have to actually trust that they're going to take care of them. But she's sitting on there calling him a snitch and all kinds of stuff. So she's not really making the situation better for him. You're making another safety issue. Not if your child was to go over there, you made a safety issue because you sitting here yelling on the internet on how he's snitching, he out because he's snitching on people.
Right, right. I think they're
She
both
hold her accountable too. I hold him, but I hold her accountable. But she's got a couple of pages, and I probably see one of her daughter picture on one page, like each page. But it's all these other booty pictures and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, oh, that is very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's somebody's birthday today. Welcome into the show, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip.
Hey!
What's up,
Happy
T?
birthday, Diva!
Thank you. Sorry I'm late, you guys. You can see I'm having all kind of technical difficulties. But thank but
You
thank
look
you for having me.
beautiful.
Huh?
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Girl, I had to stop by that Chinese shop and get my hair and nails done and the eyebrows and everything. I'm doing a touch up.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
girl.
the lipstick color of the day?
This is called Gothic Black. But
Ooh.
I'm not
Oh,
the
oh.
lipstick lady. That's hood life. She the lipstick woman, not me.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Right. I like the gothic black. I like that.
Thank you. So you guys know I turned 25 today over and over for the last 20 years. It's 20, 20, 25, 20.
See, your
Sometimes
internet,
I forget. Huh?
your internet boyfriend dressed up for you. I found it right off.
What?
Your internet boyfriend. Remember the other night they said your internet boyfriend was AT2.
Yeah. AT2.
Girl.
Are we gonna make this official? I guess we got to do a date or something to give them something to
Yeah,
talk
we got to
about.
do a date or something. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to make this thing official.
Right.
And, hey, and you got a job and good credit. You know I'm.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
and I'm older than you, so I could be the sugar mama. I'm taking care of you.
Hey, hey,
yeah.
and I cook and clean.
Right? That works, right? Wait, AT2, and I'm gonna give you the keys to the Jag. How about that?
Ooh, she got a jack. What you say?
Thank you everybody for joining the show. I'm about to leave right. I'm just Oh man, but I hope you are enjoying your birthday. Thank you for joining us today, though.
Yeah, thank you. And I caught you guys talking about Dr. Dre and his daughter. I caught the tail end of that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that he should be taking care of his 38-year-old daughter, or I need to stop saying that, but or is it her responsibility?
It's definitely her responsibility, but just honestly, as a parent, my daughter, me as a mother, that those are just not options that I see. I mean, I would probably be trying to get her some mental support, but honestly, if I had that kind of money, my daughter wouldn't be homeless. That's just me. Maybe she might not be living in a mansion, but just the things that they're saying about her, she would need some mental health care and stuff. I just wouldn't do that for anybody in my family, because I wouldn't do it for any homeless. If I could help anybody, I'm going to help them. So definitely my own.
Right. Oh, thank you, Hood Life. But
Honestly.
what I was thinking was that shouldn't he at least take the grandkids in, make sure they're okay?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I just couldn't see I don't see my blood relatives suffering like that. I mean, because clearly there's an issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get her some help.
Right. Like, let's help her out, Like, obviously, there's something going on, whether it's him or her. Like, he got the resources, he got the money. He can definitely help her if he wants to, because he helped her 18 months ago. So why isn't he not doing it again? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. But what are your thoughts on Tekashi69 and his baby mama drama? He takes care of the child financially, but doesn't see his child. But she's worried about the whole safety issue. Do you think that she should still let him see his daughter, or what?
I mean, unfortunately, when you have children, AT2, we're in California, and even pedophiles, I don't know if I could say that. Oops, I'm sorry, YouTube. But even they can have supervised visits. So if you're concerned about the safety of your child, well, first of all, you knew what he was into when you got with him. So yeah, I mean, I hate to say it that way, but you need to make provisions so that he can see his child. Maybe they need supervised visits, or they need some kind of mediator to get involved. But definitely the dad has the right to see the kid. I would not, keep the child away from the dad. They just need to make, put some provisions in place, I think.
Right, T. And it's funny because Hood Life was talking about, like, well, technically it's not even her taking care of the child, and it kind of just resonated right now. Technically it's not her, it's the mom and dad taking care of the child, and she kind of like not really responsible either, so it's kind of like you go both ways.
There you go. So she probably is just so upset with him, she's making up any kind of excuses, but it sounds like they both have some problems.
Right. Some ain't right. Some definitely ain't right. But moving on from that, so I guess last night, Whack 100 and Tekashi and 21 Savage was all on. Let me pull up the picture right here. They were all on Clubhouse. Now, Clubhouse, you gotta be exclusive, all that stuff. What's up, Queen of Cheesecake? Exclusive and all that stuff, and you have to be invited in. So Tekashi Whack 100, and then 21 Savage. They were all on, and basically, 21 Savage had called him a snitch, Tekashi a snitch or whatever, and Whack 100 was all like, okay, well, when you see him at the club, why didn't you approach him? Why didn't you check him? And 21 Savage was all like, well, it ain't nothing. It ain't really nothing. Like, I'm not gonna approach him or anything like that. Why? Like, he ain't nothing. Because first of all, let's be honest. Tekashi is a troll. Like, yeah, do I want to smack the shit out of him? Yes, because he's just dumb and stupid. But like when you see somebody who's a troll and somebody who doesn't matter, like, are you really just gonna fight them for no reason? You know what I mean? And so Whack 100 was all like, oh, well, I would have done this and this is the way I do it. And so then 21 Savage called him lame. And he was all like, oh, what do you mean by that? He was like, you lame because like you defending Tekashi basically. And y'all like, you know how, and I'm paraphrasing, you know how this guy is. Like, why are you defending him? And so then Whack 100 and whatchamacallit, 21 got into it and they started arguing and stuff like that. And to me, it just seems like grown men catfighting. That's basically what it seemed like to me. But would you ever take somebody like Tekashi seriously? I'm gonna start out with you first, T.
No, I mean these are professional performers. So for him to get into a altercation with Tekashi, why? I mean, it's not good for his brand. And I think Black rappers need to start thinking about how this is going to affect their brand. Look at the baby. I mean, you level up. You guys are making millions of dollars. I mean, I know there's this street cred, but let it be about something real. Tekashi is doing his thing. I mean, we know he's a troll. We know they call him, So why would you engage? It's like, whatever. Why even give him that energy?
Right. You're right about that. Like, why even trip about it? Like, why even give him that energy? In Hood Life, what would you have to say about that?
I think they just shit talkers. It's like those people you went to school with, and they're like, "I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna meet you outside," and then they don't never show up to the fight. They just talk shit, and that's even what they doing.
Right. That's basically what they
Drama.
do. And they just talking shit to each other. And it's all like, y'all never probably gonna really see each other or run into each other like that. And if you do, y'all gonna be far apart, separated from each other. So why
Yeah.
even think about that?
Hood life. I'm that girl that's gonna talk, but you run up on me. I'm saying 911
Hey,
computers. Don't
I
touch
hear
me.
you.
Don't
I
touch
hear you.
me.
I hear you. And
I got to keep it here in
I'm
place.
gonna prosecute you to the full extent of the law. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
The no.
That is funny. But also what I was thinking too was that if he put that much energy into fighting all these people, into trying to fight for his daughter, he would be able to see his daughter.
True. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. T, but I wanted to get your thoughts on some of the other topics that we had talked about. What do you think about Aaliyah's music finally being released? It's getting released later on this month and then through September and October. Well, what do you think about, her uncle finally releasing her music as well as everybody else's?
Well, there's just so much. That is a deep rabbit hole with Mr. Hankerson and the whole situation with Aaliyah and her body of work. I would say it's kind of opportunistic. Like, why is he doing it now? I was almost thinking, is there some tie to this new Sylvester Kelly situation? Right? We have to be careful.
Ooh.
So it's like, to me, it's like all of a sudden, why are you releasing it now? And I know sorry, I don't want to screw up here. This is falling apart. But I know he is getting ready to release his own streaming line or something, right? So to me, it's like you're gonna get all this publicity because the trial is gonna start. It's so sensationalized. Why now?
Exactly.
So
You're right about that. Yeah. And then what were your thoughts about Spirit Airline? Would you take Spirit Airline to Puerto Rico?
No. Now y'all gonna laugh at me, but I did take Spirit back from Vegas.
Right. Right. And that's what I was telling people. I was all like, you take it for short hour flights. You do not take that on an extended trip, even though Hood Life Chronicles was trying to go on a train to Puerto Rico. But you do not take Spirit
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
long trip.
I took Spirit. You guys remember when I went to Vegas? So I took Spirit on the way back, right? And I thought I was so fancy. I was sitting in the business class. So I was like, oh, this is, hey, for a short trip it's fine, but no, not for anything long.
Right, right, right. And it's all like, are they going bankrupt? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? I guess they said they couldn't deal with the business and demand, but Spirit always been doing some funny stuff.
Yeah, Spirit's been janky. I mean, that's the airline you send your relatives on that you really don't care about. Oh, I'll get you a ticket on Spirit. That's
Right.
you know.
Valencia said, Spirit Airline is the devil. They actually forgot to add the word evil in the front.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
pretty bad.
Yeah, no, they charge for everything. Yep, yep, they do charge for everything. You sit in the air, you breathe. Right. Spirit will charge you for everything. Something else that I forgot to mention that I didn't bring up was some of these there was this whole thing because technically we're all bloggers, and I guess Meg the Stallion said something about black bloggers and the way that we treat the artists and stuff like that. She really came against like basically everyone and not just said these particular bloggers, but she said black bloggers, so it kind of put us all in that kind of category. I'm gonna start out with you first. And like, what are your thoughts about that? Do you think like some black bloggers do take it too far and should be held accountable, or should she kind of should have called the names of the people she was talking about? Did you
Yeah,
take offense to it?
yeah, I think I had said this on one of my lines. She needed to actually say who she's talking about because some black bloggers have helped her, get to where she's at. And so you don't want to piss off the black bloggers because they can actually, I mean, or any bloggers, black or white, because they can actually help you. So I think, I don't know. I heard she was talking about Mob Radio or Tasha K. I don't know, but she should have just said it if that's who she was talking about. But I think both Mob Radio and her is from like the same city. I think from Houston. So I don't know who she's talking about, but she should have just said it. And she
Yeah.
talked about protecting black women. Like we as black bloggers are not protecting black women. However, you didn't protect yourself because you sat up there and let this man walk away when you should have told him right on the spot that he shot you. So he very well may get off or get a lighter sentence based upon what you did. So you didn't protect yourself as a black woman.
Mm, you make a good point with that one. And then what about you, T? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, Hood Life said it all, like when Cardi had an issue with Tasha K, she didn't necessarily name her, but she said this blogger. Her making a general statement like this is her alienating herself from all of us. I mean, to be honest, she's an urban artist. It's predominantly black people talking about you. So why would you make that statement? I mean, maybe there's some bad, some negative things, but without us, not us per se, but without us boosting you up, where would your audience be? We are your biggest supporters, the black bloggers. Those are the people who got you kind of to where you are. So I didn't like that statement.
She's a hot
Right.
girl. She do hot shit. So aren't you supposed to be? You're supposed to be popping off. You know,
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? I honestly thought about this too. I thought about like, she doesn't have a Kanye effect. The reason why Kanye has never actually been canceled yet is because he does have a diverse audience. So when he says things that pisses off black people, he still have other people that are
yeah.
still watching him and doing that. With Megan, I don't know if she has it like that. So I feel like that's really going to end up hurting her in the
Yeah.
long run. But I hope that whatever pain that she's going through and feel jaded, like because I know you can feel jaded sometimes. You can feel pain, like oh, like why are these people attacking me? Just pay attention to the good ones that are saying good things about you.
Good
Stop
things.
paying attention to the ones that are saying negative things about
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
And you have to have thick skin, and she should have that thick skin
By
by
now.
now.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the
You
same thing
know,
we were saying about Cardi. Remember when Cardi was answering everything that came up? It's like you are at a certain level. You don't even have to address some of the things that people are saying. You're huge now, so
Yeah.
right? And why address it? You don't have to.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Why waste your energy on addressing that negativity?
Yeah.
Right. So, T, what are you doing for your birthday today?
Would you guys believe I worked half the day? Um,
I would have
and so
called out, but okay.
yeah, again, I got a kid in school, so I gotta keep grinding. Hood life know what I'm talking about. We
You ain't
can't,
got a hot date tonight. You got looking like that. You got to have a hot date tonight.
yeah, me and AT2. He just don't want to tell you guys.
Oh,
He told me he was flying somewhere, so I thought it was you he was talking about.
How you think
he's
he getting
flying
to
on
the
Spirit.
airport?
Huh?
How you think he getting to the airport?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, we taking the train to Puerto Rico.
He's
Oh,
not gonna
that's
let me live that one down. He's not gonna let me
like
do that.
she has to
No,
get on. She
never.
has to get on the flight. That's one of her goals for next year, right? Remember
What?
one of your goals? We said you were gonna get on the plane.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, we did make that goal. I'm gonna travel more and I'm gonna get on a plane. So, but my mom
Yeah.
be like, 100 miles. You go like you really need to stay home. I got a bad feeling. She wants me to stay. She's in a wheelchair too, so I stay close by for her. But she'd be like, "You're gonna die. Something's gonna happen." She's
No.
horrible.
Happy birthday to all the other Leos out there. Happy birthday.
Yes,
It's Leo
happy
season.
birthday to all the
Happy
Leos out
birthday,
there.
everybody.
You
Yep.
know what? It's crazy because I forgot one story, and it's on the list too. I apologize. I forgot about this whole thing with Renee from Mob Wives. So she had took a picture, right? And if you look very closely, there is some white substance and it's like lined up. But if you see like a bottle back there, I don't know if that's glue, baby powder, or what it is, but it looked like the booger sugar. What does it look like to
Oh,
y'all? Let's ask you, T. What does it look like to you?
I don't know if it's booger sugar because I've never done it before. I
Me
don't know. It could just be sawdust. I don't know.
No, I feel the same way. I've never done it. I don't know what it looked like. But she do have a little cord on the corner because I know they be chopping it up with a cord or something
Yeah.
and lining it up,
Uh-huh.
or sniffing it on the cord. I don't know, but it's a very possibility that could be it. I just don't know what it looked like.
But AT2 is that glass that is on? If it's on glass, but I mean, what is
It's not
that?
glass. It's a counter.
Because do they do it on the counter? I don't know.
Um, well, let me tell y'all. One time I was in a garage that was not my garage, or my mama's basement for people who care. Anyway, I was in a garage and like this guy, he was all like, "Hey, y'all want to do some coke?" And so he had like a mound of coke, right? Just the table had like a mound of coke, and it was not a glass table, so you could sniff it off a more than glass table.
Oh,
He had a line, like a mound of coke, right? He was all like, "Y'all want to try some of this?" And I was kind of like, no, And he took his straw or whatever up his nose. He went and sniffed up the whole mount of coke. So, you could do it anywhere. I know somebody that this girl, she said like, when she has sex with this guy, he sprinkles coke all over her body and he sniffs it all over her body, sniff it off of her body when they have sex. So people do crazy stuff. So you can sniff it more than just off a table.
well,
Natasha
did
Razor
you?
said it is sugar. Natasha Razor, one of your subbies, she said it is sugar, booger sugar.
Why would? Oh, okay. But did you
Oh,
guys
okay,
hear
it is
that?
bigger.
Did you guys ever hear that Pam Grier when she went with Richard Pryor that he put so much coke on the? That's why she was infertile.
Oh no, I never heard of that.
Oh, I heard about that. I thought that was a
Yeah.
rumor.
I thought it was too, but it sounds like it's. I don't know.
Wow. You know what? I don't know. That's a good question. Well, okay, so I know with that kind of drug, it is hard for men to get it up and stuff like that. So I don't
How
know
do you
what it does
know?
to
How,
women though.
how do you know?
Um, from
Well,
people that do it, not me.
a
I've
lot of
never.
a lot of drugs do it, including alcohol, to a certain degree. Do it, girl. Okay.
No, I'm about to take an edible in a minute, but no, I don't do the booger sugar. But I know it's hard for you to get up, and so I don't know with women if it's hard for them to have babies. But yeah, I can definitely see that might be a problem.
Yeah, I think what I heard or read was that she had done it so much that it messed up her, feminine insides.
Right, right. Pam said it on Oprah. Numbs you down there and makes it last longer if you put it on the skin. Oh, if
Oh,
you put it on the skin. Okay, so when you
oh,
snip it, that's when you can't have a sexual. But if you put it on the skin, oh, and that's why the person I
I
know
got
said that
the
she lets the dude snort it off her body. Okay, got it. Like that was normal. I was like, oh, I got it now.
We didn't learn something. I didn't learn several things in here tonight.
I got one more for you, Hood. I got another one for you. When my daughter was in high school, which maybe like 4 years ago, the girls were going around soaking their the little things in vodka and putting them up in their
What little things? I'm clueless.
female products.
Oh,
Yeah, and
really?
yeah.
That's my first. Look, too fast.
Look, we can have a whole nother show. I can give y'all all the list that these wild kids were doing.
Oh my God, that's
What?
crazy.
Well, I heard of people putting stuff in their butthole because like that's where
Yeah,
like it absorbs the drugs and stuff like that. But
yeah,
that seemed like wouldn't that throw off your pH balance?
I would think so.
It looks
I
like
would
that
be
would burn
scared.
like heck, though, for the
Exactly.
moment.
I'd be scared.
Wow, that is crazy.
These
Why
kids
would
are
you
too
do?
much.
That is wild. But T, we gonna go ahead and end the show there because this show about to go on.
We're about to go into the X-rated version, right?
Oh yeah, this is
Right,
gonna be
right.
an after dark. Yes.
Yeah,
After
the after dark. Yeah. But Hood Life, go ahead and give the people your information and you're going live too, right?
Yeah, later on tonight around 11 o'clock Central, I'm gonna do my C19 support group, and we are gonna have a giveaway at the end. So y'all come join us. Hood Life Chronicles on YouTube and also Instagram.
Right. And T, before you join, I was just giving you guys a shout out on doing the shows, the giveaways and stuff like that. I gave you guys a shout out earlier. So
Thank
but
you.
T, I just want to say happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank
You
you.
never too late because we still ended up having a good time. So definitely thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today, and I hope you have a great birthday. Are you going live or anything like that, or are you just enjoying the rest of your day?
I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day and drop your clothes off when we're done.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
did I say
Hey,
that?
I'll be over in a minute.
Okay.
They gonna do some lives on y'all. Watch, they coming up.
Hey, we gonna do some lives, but they gonna be on OnlyFans, not on YouTube.
Are we doing? Are we doing OnlyFans? Wait, look.
Make that money. Make that
So,
money.
Thank you guys. Thank the both of you for wishing me happy birthday. I'm happy to spend it with you guys. You guys know my daughter's in Jamaica. She's not here. So I
yeah,
couldn't imagine being with two happier, funner people. Funner is not a word.
Oh, thank
You guys.
you.
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate that, and definitely cheers. I got a little bit more ginger ale left.
Okay. Oh, wait, one quick thing, AT2. Your ideas for the reality shows? Awesome.
You
But
like? Yeah, I think you comment. You liked
why
it, huh?
would you put it out there for somebody to steal your idea though?
I have it written down and protected and stuff like that. But if anybody takes my idea, we would have a problem. Trust me.
Okay.
I protected it. Yeah,
Are
don't
you
worry.
gonna reach out to that Zeus guy, the guy?
Maybe I will reach out to Lemon Pepper. I gotta learn how to say his real name, But I probably will reach out to him. Like, Zeus should pick it up. Someone
And
said
reach
it should be
out.
prime
Reach.
time.
I think you should reach out to Carlos King as well.
Oh, I didn't even think about Carlos King.
I told you I talked to him before. My idea didn't take off, but reach out to him too.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Since it's on my brain, I'm gonna do it right after this show. I'm gonna reach out to him on Instagram because I haven't added him on Instagram, but definitely I can add him on here. Add him and then reach out to him in his DM. Did you reach out to him in his DM or email?
No, I reached out to him online, but I'll talk to you behind the scenes and tell you. And don't forget, me and Hood Life, we want to be part of your production.
Oh yes, definitely. Y'all gonna be a part of the production, and then y'all be friends to the show and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll definitely hit that up, and
What's
we'll
your
work it
cash
out.
app? What's your cash app for the people that wants to send you a birthday gift?
Yeah, I had asked you earlier, T. What's your cash app?
I don't even have my I don't even know what my cash app is offhand.
Oh,
But thank you guys. One day I'll get it all together. Donate it. Send it to Hood Life Chronicles, and we can help some of the mothers. Just send it to
that'd
her.
be nice.
Yeah, we'll just anything that you guys give me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't feel like I deserve it, but if you have anything, let's give it out tonight on her show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, definitely. Let's do that. So we'll definitely be there. When you set up the show, Hood Life, send me a reminder so then I can plug it and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely, I like that idea. But thank you. Shout out to
Thank you.
everybody for joining the show. Thank you, T. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hood Life Chronicles, for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all both. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too, because y'all don't be hitting that like button. Make sure everybody out there hit that like button. Make sure you follow Hood Life Chronicles. Make sure you follow Laugh Gags and Gossip. And pretty much, y'all, we out of here now. So yeah, deuces, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.